Matthew 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot, one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. First, I want to say, Call Allah. All glory, honor, and praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who teach and were well. I want to give peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. We have people out here, false ideologies, false beliefs like Christianity, Catholicism, anything out the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. So you have to keep the law, which is a lie. You got to keep the law. But obviously, keeping the law doesn't save you, doesn't give you salvation. But you should be keeping the law to show your sincerity and to offend less towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Now look, Yahweh Shai, this is red letter, Messiah speaking. Yahweh Shai said he came not to destroy, but to fulfill the law. And he goes in verse 19 saying, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so. So if you're telling people that you don't have to keep the law and that the law is done away with, you're going to be the least in the kingdom of heaven. And then we read further into it, but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So if you teach to keep the law and do them, then you'll be called great in the kingdom of heaven, because you're supposed to keep the law, to the best of your abilities, because obviously you're not perfect in keeping the law. Romans 3, verse 23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. Verse 24, being justified freely by his grace, through the redemption that is in Hamashiach Yahushai, whom the Most High has set forth to be a propitiation through faith in his blood, to declare his righteousness for the remissions of sins that are past, through the forbearance of the Most High. To declare, I say, at this time his righteousness, that he might be a just and a justifier of him which believeth in Yahushua. Where is boasting then? It is excluded by what? Law of works? Nay, but by the law of faith. Okay, so this tells us that we're saved only on the law of faith, like having faith in the blood of Yahushua Mashiach, because we're predestined. As it says in Ephesians, it's a gift of the Most High. Salvation is a gift of Yahweh, not of ourselves, not of works, because Yahweh preordained who he's going to save and who's going to believe on Yahushua, the sacrifice of Yahushua, to obtain salvation. And then, as it says in Ephesians in the scriptures, then we go to, let's read verse 27 again. Where is boasting done? It is excluded by what law? Of works? Nay, but by the law of faith. Therefore we conclude that a man is justified by faith without the deeds of law. Is he the God of the Jews only? Is he not also, is he the power of the Jews only? Is he not also the Gentiles? Which means, in this case of Gentiles, this means Israelite foreigners. And to go deeper into that, Israelite foreigners are Israelites that follow after heathen customs. They come back into the fold of the truth of Yahweh Shem Shai. Yes, of the Gentiles also, which are Israelite foreigners, seeing it is one power which shall justify the circumcision by faith and the uncircumcision through faith. Okay, this is the key point, verse 31. Do we then make void the law through faith? Power forbid, God forbid. Yeah, we established the law. So it says, verse 31, this is a cut. We establish the law. Even though the law doesn't save you, you still follow it to the best of your abilities. Because why would you not want to follow the law? Why do you want to live in wickedness if you believe in the higher power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And you can just read the whole book of Deuteronomy 28 if you want to see all the curses that Yahweh Hashem shall put on us for not following his laws, statutes, and commandments in the beginning. And people will say, oh, the law's done away with. Man, the law's not done away with, because we're going to need the law to even be immortal in the first place. If we don't have the laws, you can't be immortal, as it says in Jeremiah 31. I'm going to get that a little later to go more in depth in that, but it's like, yeah, since we didn't follow the law the first time, it's like we should follow the law now and remember the way of our forefathers, so we don't go off again and again and again and ultimately be destroyed. Let's see. Verse 64. And because we didn't follow the law of Yahweh Shah, the law, statutes, and commandments, we were put in a situation where we were scattered and serving false idols. Verse 64. And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shah shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord Yahweh Hashem shall give thee there a trembling heart and a failing of eyes and a sorrow of mind. So right now, because of us being disobedient and not following the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Hashem, we're in this lowest state. We're in captivity. We're in punishment. We're suffering. And that's why we lost our heritage, as it goes into Jeremiah. We lost our heritage. We didn't even know who we were for a long time, until Yahweh Hashem woke us up at the end, because since we're at the end of the world, the Israelites waking up means we're at the end of the world, basically. So now, to say that the law is done away with, that's foolishness. Because if you don't keep the laws, we're going to keep going off and not get salvation. Jeremiah 31, verse 31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai, thou will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. The house of Israel is the northern kingdom, and the house of Judah is the southern kingdom. So all 12 tribes. Verse 32. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out the land of Egypt, which my covenant did break, although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts. And hearts, when you go into translations, it goes in the lab, which means mind. So, and it will be their power, and they shall be my people. So basically, Yahweh Bashem Shai is going to put the law, program us, he's going to program us to follow the law, perfectly for eternity. So if the law is done away with, then how are we going to be immortal? How are we going to get salvation? How are we going to get those new changed bodies without the law? It's like these people don't think. They don't have discernment or judgment. We need the law to even get the immortal bodies, so be programmed to be perfect in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Baruch 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endured forever, and all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So it tells you right here, the law endures forever. This law, The Most High's Yahweh Shemashah's laws, statutes, commandments, they endure forever. They'll never be thrown away or done away with. They're always going to be there and enforced upon the earth when Yahweh Shai and the 140,000 are ruling on the earth as well. And let's go down to I said verse 12. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsake of many. For the sins of my children am left desolate, because they departed from the law of the Most High. This is talking about Israel departing from the law of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Verse 13, they knew not his statutes, nor walked in the ways of his commandments, nor trod in the paths of discipline in his righteousness. Yeah, so we got sold into captivity and cursed and changed to a low state because, as it says, I'm pretty sure through 2 verse 30, for I knew that they would not hear me because of the stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. And so right now we're remembering ourselves, because in Egypt, where we broke the law, statutes, commandments, broke our covenant with Yahweh Shemashai, we were stiff-necked. And we still got this stiff-necked Israelites today. The 2/3, they're still stiff-necked. And, what they think, whatever bugged out philosophy there. But for the people who think the law is done away with, it's not done away with. Especially in the previous precepts, where Yahweh Shai the Messiah himself said, if you teach to break the law and not keep them, and teach others to do so, you'll be the least in the kingdom of heaven. But if you teach to keep the law and keep it and teach others to keep the law as well, you'll be greatest in the kingdom of heaven. So that should let you know that, you need to keep the law to the best of your abilities, because it shows your sincerity towards Yahweh Bashem El Shai. And that's what the elect will be doing in the end days, in the last days. Baruch 2, verse 31, I'm keep reading down. And shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem El Shai, their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. And that's what we're doing right now. Think upon the true names of Yahweh Bashem El Shai, and worshiping only those true names. Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, which means he is, he exists. And the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, which means the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, which means he is the deliverer, he is the Savior. Verse 33, and return from the stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sin before the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai. Yep. And right now we're remembering the way of our fathers, and that starts, with keeping the law, statutes, commandments, yet to the best of our abilities, because we're not saved by keeping the law, statutes, commandments, but we're showing our sincerity and rehearsing the righteous acts to show that we're serious about Yahweh Bashem El Shai, and we don't want to do wickedness. We want to when the world dwelt in righteousness. Revelation 12, verse 17, and the dragon was wrought with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So, in the last days, in the last of the last days, the enemy, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, the devil, is going to make war with Israel, basically, with Israel, the remnant of Israel, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. So Esau, Edom, he's going to make war with the remnant elect, 144,000, the rest of 1/3. And it says right here, which keep the commandments of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Shai, and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So the elect at the end days will keep the commandments of Yahweh Bashem Shai to the best of their abilities, and believe on the testimony of Yahweh Shai Mashiach through faith. Because it tells you right here, 12:17. So the elect are going to do these things to obtain salvation. I want to say, call Allah, all glory, honor, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who teach and were well. I want to give peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord willingly, I pray that was an edifying lesson. And with that, I want to say shalom.